Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're back with Random Life. So between episodes I did a couple of things. It's now day 193 and last you saw me it was day 176. So I've just been doing basic grindy stuff. I got some experience on the spider farm. I then enchanted 2 new picks, which I'll show you real quick. We've got Picking Away, which doesn't have vein mining on it, which is what I wanted. And then we have this one that doesn't have auto smelting on it. Thank God. So we got 2 new picks. I'm very happy with them. I then went strip mining because I needed a lot of resources because the farms we built last episode took a lot of iron. So we got more iron now. We're back to having a lot of iron. We're doing pretty good. Got some diamonds. And then we've been smelting a lot of stuff just to like gain some passive experience. I also bred up the animals and slaughtered them a lot. So I have a ton of like food lying around. So we're doing good there. So that's what we did between episodes. Also between episodes, 2 things happened. I only have a recording of one of them because I didn't think to grab a recording of the other. But first of all, I found out that during thunderstorms, things can get struck by lightning and burn down and become ash. I know the ash part isn't vanilla. I didn't know it could just strike a random fence post. It didn't occur to me. So I'm doing my farm stuff and I look over and all my cows are escaping because the fence burnt down. I had to panic and run back to the place and grab some more fences and put, just fence them back in. Luckily, most of them didn't escape. Several did though, but like I said, we got a lot of beef now. The other thing that happened was I saw an Enderman with a backpack on. Like he just had a backpack on. Buddy, I don't know. Also, I wanted it to sit on that wall. It feels like it's sitting on that wall. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure out how to display those better later. But he had a backpack on. It's weird. Apparently it gives me... Here, I'll show you. So I don't know if this is special because of him. But then it says chance to multiply amount of experience which is received by the player. So it is craftable on its own, but still it was like on his back like a backpack. He was carrying a flower and he had a backpack on. I just didn't know that was a thing, so that's pretty neat. And we got one of those, so like hopefully we can start a backpack collection eventually. That is besides the point. That's what I did between episodes, and now you know what time it is. It's time to spin the wheel. Let's go. All right, everybody. So we have added back in Go Defeat a Boss because I said I wanted it to give it a cooldown, and I did. And my thought is if for some reason we get that off the bat, it'll be a raid. That'll be what I want to do. But let's just see what we got to do because it could be anything else. It could be anything. That would have been funny. Does it say add an expansion to the house? Okay. Okay. Then we gotta think of something. We gotta think of something. Last time it was a kitchen. I don't know what I'd want it to be this time. Like the kitchen was like, that was the thing. But like I said, I wanted this to be House Moving Castle. So like there are other things I could do. I don't really have a proper like blacksmith area yet. We could do that. We could in theory make the horse farm be part of our starter build. Like make like a little place out there and have like just a couple stalls instead of something massive. Okay, that is a thought. Oh, I also chopped down some wood between episodes. So... oh, that's interesting. So yeah, I chopped down some wood, I planted some back, so we have a decent stock of some wood now in case I need some. I don't know, we could also like go upward and actually make a proper bedroom. That could be interesting. We also, our storage room is kind of measly at the moment. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but like I have all this overflow stuff at this point, you know? So we can make like a proper storage, like shed almost. What are like other things? We could have a potion room, we could have one that's dedicated to brewing and like that kind of stuff. We could properly make a little greenhouse. Ooh, that'd be cute too. Ooh, I've got ideas now, y'all. I've got ideas. So I'm definitely feeling like adding here. Whatever we're doing, I'm feeling like adding it this way. Even though we have a ton of room this way, I just really like this window and I don't want to get rid of it yet. So I'm feeling like adding something here. I'm feeling like maybe we could add a couple things. We could add the stable and we could also add the potion room. Maybe, but also I like the idea of a greenhouse and having some bees in there. I think it could be really cute. To be fair, not everything we add has to be added to the house if I don't want it to. I could add maybe the greenhouse to the house and then also build a little stable because I've been wanting to build a stable for a while. We could also do some netherite mining today just because, just for funsies. All right. Give me a little bit. I'm gonna think about the stuff I want to build and then maybe we'll go a little supply gathering together, okay? So I have looked through the resources tab on this side over here and I've realized that I like lapis bricks. Very pretty. And we do have a decent amount of lapis, so I think we should be able to make some, but we don't need a lot because it's a greenhouse and that's a lot of glass. Okay, say it with me. Glass. Yep. All right. So what I'm thinking, and I don't think very often, is I want the greenhouse here, and I think I'm gonna do just like a flat roof. I don't want like the bees to get caught up in there, but also if I did like a slight elevated roof, I could like do some glowberries from it. That's why I don't want it to be like too weird. Today might be a building episode though, because I'm kind of feeling like making the horse stable finally. I'm kind of feeling like maybe we could spruce up our mine entrance for a little bit, but we're gonna make the greenhouse for sure. And what we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna have a little resource gathering montage unless something crazy happens, okay? So you're just gonna see me gathering like some sand, some logs, that sort of stuff, okay? Okay, so I made an oopsie. Unfortunately, I did not record my mic for this bit. It's very sad. Now, unfortunately, you're gonna have to see my face the entire time, and my voice is not gonna link up to what it's saying. So during the resource gathering part, at the end, I found this really neat red trader. He had some cool stuff. I bought some stuff from him, no big deal. But I went ahead and laid down a foundation. I put the corners down, so I had an idea of where I wanted to go from here. I had found some really cute items from both handcrafted, and originally I thought this hose would work, but it's from Traveler's Backpacks, so it's not like a placeable item. But I was like, ooh, here's some cute pots we can craft. We can maybe make some of the actual pots from Minecraft. I was looking through the other stuff. I was eyeballing the birch signs. I was eyeballing everything. I ended up finding this really cute planter from supplementaries that I also wanted to do. But this made me realize that I needed to smelt some clay. We needed bricks, we needed terracotta, we needed all sorts of stuff. So we had to make some of that. After taking care of this zombie, I went ahead and polished up the terraforming a little bit because I didn't want my greenhouse to be sitting off the edge of the cliff. So we just expanded the land a little bit before we actually continued placing down our lapis bricks. I realized because I wanted to have beehives in the greenhouse, I needed a silk touch pick because I didn't want to have the man-made ones. I wanted to have the actual beehives, and we certainly had an excess of them. So luckily, I already had a silk touch book. So all I needed was unbreaking and efficiency, and we got it first try, baby. Then we added silk touch to it, and we were all good. From there, I went ahead and added the frame of the rest of the logs. Like I said earlier, I decided I just wanted to go with a flat roof. So I just needed to basically extend these logs to each other and to the house. I did have to kind of create nooks for them to fit into the roof of this kitchen half, but I still think it looked okay. We're trying to go for hodgepodge here, all right? It's okay that it looks a little funky. After that, we went in and filled in everything that wasn't going to be bricks with glass. Like I said, this is going to be mostly glass because it's a greenhouse. It's no fun if you can't see outside and get the sunlight in so the plants can grow. I went ahead and made this like little transition of the bricks on the corners so that the glass didn't just come straight up to the house, because I knew I was going to be storing stuff in those areas too, like the beehives, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. One thing we did have to do was adjust our interior a little bit. We had to move this shelf over, which involved moving my books, and then I had to figure out how to make a double door that also included a step up because the house is taller than the greenhouse. I wanted the double door so that the bees wouldn't get out, because if you only have one door, you have a much higher chance of your bees following you out anytime you leave. But the double door gives you that buffer space. So if one gets out into the double area, you can just wait until it leaves again instead of it getting free into your house. I took my time crafting up all of these planters as well as the decorative pots that come with handcrafted. I wanted to have just like a very cluttered look to the greenhouse. I wanted to feel like it was overflowing with life. I'm a little upset that we didn't have like a couple more planter decoration items, but I think we really made it work with what we had. I did decide to strip the logs that we had surrounding the greenhouse. I think it just ended up looking a lot nicer, a little bit less messy, because the kitchen already has the black planks, which have a bit of a texture to them, whereas these stripped logs are a bit more plain, so they don't clash as much in my opinion. Finally, we had to do the roof. I decided to go with this diorite. I thought that the white bricks went really well with the darker blue and black. I ended up doing this lip around the whole thing. It also just, the height of the slabs meets better with the stairs that are left in. But on the interior, we intermingled the just normal diorite slabs with some of the polished ones, which ended up working out really well because it used up almost the exact amount of slabs that I had cut for this project. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. I then had to go through the process of picking out what flowers and plants I even wanted in there in the first place. I had so many flowers that I really liked, and then I had to pick like different sizes. I had to pick other things. I also found some different dirt that I managed to add in. We added in a little bit of peat dirt as well as some of this raked gravel, which I think ended up looking really nice. And then I did end up deciding to have just a couple little plants in there that are actually like wheat, carrots, potatoes, because just in case I don't want to go outside, then I can just have them inside. I went ahead and covered a lot of the ground with moss as well, because I just think moss is super pretty. Plus, you could still plant all your flowers on it. I just thought it looked a little bit better for like the greenhouse aesthetic than just continuing to have the plain grass that like the rest of the world has, you know? We also added a little water source in the corner, which we ended up planting some sugarcane by. We added a little bit of a table as a decoration. I did unfortunately find out that the pots are only decorative. You can't put flowers in them, which I think is a bunch of baloney. So we went around and gathered up all of our beehives at night. And the reason we did it at night is because you have a much higher chance of the bees being in the beehive. As you can see by the achievement we got, we successfully gathered a full hive, if I remember the achievement correctly. So we picked out 4 beehives. I tried to grab some that I thought were in places I didn't want to be long term. And I'm very happy with my selection, honestly. We went ahead and crafted up some campfires so that we could harvest our bee nests at any time. That's also part of why we did moss in the greenhouse, because it gives us the moss carpets, which allows us to cover the campfires without ruining the aesthetic. Next, I had to figure out how exactly I wanted to display the beehives. I decided to use fencing as kind of a way to like give them support basically. I also wanted to stagger them a little bit so that they didn't just look perfectly lined up. I really wanted this place to look eclectic. We ended up making some Minecraft pots because I wanted to make these fake hanging plants, and I love how they turned out. We used saplings and the tiny Minecraft pot and then chains from the ceiling. I've seen other YouTubers do this before, so I certainly didn't invent it, but it just looks so perfect for the vibes I wanted for this room. The plant I honestly love the most in here is this elephant ear plant we found while we were out exploring that one time. It's just so cute. We also made our first ever decorated pot, which I absolutely adore. I didn't know, however, that if you broke the pot, it doesn't just pick up, it breaks. So it is what it is. We went ahead and added a barrel in here. We put these planters in here because they actually do hold stuff, unlike those handcrafted ones. And we also added in some of the 2 tall saplings, which I really think just filled up the area pretty well. And that is the end of our greenhouse. I am very happy with how it turned out. I think it's super cute. I really love all of the different plants and varieties we have in there. The bees just make it so full of life, and I'm really happy with the hanging plants we have too, both the ones from the mod pack and obviously glowberries. I love glowberries. But let me know what you guys think about the greenhouse in the comments. So what was like 2 seconds for you guys is a whole new week from me. But I've decided what I want to do with the rest of the episode, and it's going to be primarily building. Hello, Artemis. Oh, that was a big yawn. Good job. So what we're going to do first is we're going to make a path from here to there. We're also going to make a path over to there, and we'll like finish connecting it over there. But my biggest thing I want to do is I want to make the mine entrance cool. I have some ideas for it, but we're going to do the path first, and we'll just do a little time lapse of the path. And I have some new like time-lapse ideas, very inspired by Hermitcraft right now. Okay, I just am. So we're just gonna try them out and see what's up. Okay, but first we're gonna build the path. I'm just gonna like vibe and terraform, and you guys will be along for the ride. Okay. All right, so as you saw by that time lapse, we now have a road that goes down to here, then it goes across, and it finally connects all the way around, which I just want to make the area feel more alive and connected. Eventually we'll add more of these lampposts around, but that's not what we're going to work on yet, because I want to make this cliffside look more cliffsidey, and to do that I want to have some stone and some mossy stone going up to the top, and then we'll shape this cliff face a little bit better. And then I want to expand the mining operation out to here, and I have this really cool idea to have a hole right here with like a crane acting like it's getting stuff from the hole. Okay, that's my idea at the moment. So in order to enact this idea, and because I still need moss, we're just gonna dig down with moss. And if you know how to do that, you know how to do that. So it just primarily involves placing the moss and then immediately digging it up. And I think a hoe is the best tool for this. Yep. Remember right? Hoe's the best. So we'll let the moss kind of determine the shape here. All right. Cool. And then we will place another one right in the center again. And we're just going to kind of keep repeating this as we go all the way down. So I'll place it here. Bone meal again. Cool. Okay. What's nice is it also gets rid of grass as we go down too, so we don't have to worry about that as much. I just kind of want to look like it got blasted going down here, you know? Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, and there goes my hoe. All right, that's fine, because I have more. We'll use iron this time. So not only does this get us a lot of moss on the way down, but just clears a nice hole for us, you know? I want to like vaguely be able to parkour out of here in case I fall in the future. Yeah. And I think we'll round it out just a little bit more. I'll go like that. You know? I'm pretty happy with that though. And we'll like add some like fence around it to make it like, oh, it's roped off. Like, don't come over here because it's scary. Mossy cobblestone. Look at that. Mwah. We just immediately make a bunch. And the reason I didn't bring the path quite all the way in was because I wasn't sure how big I wanted the building to be yet. So I didn't want the path to like just have to be moved back after I just placed it. So it's better to like place it far back and then like expand it at the end than it is to like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, so that's gonna be our hole. Fantastic. This is probably gonna come out to here, and then the crane will be here, lowering into there. I have ideas, all right? So first I need to go grab some stone, which I think I have some of because I've accidentally like vein mined it essentially. So not too worried about that. God, these chickens produce so many eggs, so many entities. So let me go ahead. Oh, perfect. We got a ton of stone. We'll grab a little bit of andesite. I think that'll look nice mixed in. And I think some cobblestone too, honestly, which actually keep that there. Give me this. Because please, for the love of God. And then give me some of these slabs too. I think we can mix those in pretty well. Andesite. Fantastic. fantastic. I don't think I want any tough because I think between those we should be good enough. If that's enough materials is the real question, but we do have that too. So we're just gonna try to make the cliff a little cliffier. I built this path and here I am just running straight over here anyways. Oopsie. What can I say? So we'll leave some of this kind of as is, and then we'll start to bring stuff in essentially. So I want the base to be mostly stone. All right. And let me go grab my logs real quick actually, and at least place vaguely where I want the structure to be, because I'm not afraid to shape the cliff around the building, okay? So the primary log is going to be dark oak log, and then I'm pretty sure I want to use willow log as my plank. I also want to have kind of a little outdoor area for some like furnaces and like the stonework stuff. So you'll see what I mean here in a second, but I think I want to do 1, 2, 3 like that. 3 for now for the main way in, just like 1. But this is still gonna go over to like that maybe? You know what I'm saying here? You picking up what I'm putting down? I kind of want the cliff to be over this, almost like it's holding it up. And then I think I'll do a little spot. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. So that's kind of be the outline of where I want the building at, all right? So this will come up here basically. And I should also make some stone slabs while I'm at it. We're gonna try an additional thing as well. We had one camera angle, we're gonna try another type of camera angle, all right? So let me just, so for this cliffside here, I just want it to be a little more natural. All right, so I want to do something like this. I just want it to start looking a little more, you know, I say natural, but you guys know what I mean, like unnatural, less natural than it currently is. So like this, all right. And then we'll go like that, and we'll go ahead and get rid of that. We'll put you. Hi, buddy. It's gonna be in your best interest to go. Honestly, you're gonna get stuck up here. Go. There you go. You'll be free down there. So we're gonna expand this outcropping over it better. So up here, we're also gonna kind of do a number like this. Except we'll have that stop, honestly. Maybe it'll even curve. Maybe it'll curve back like that. Give me all this dirt, please. Thank you. Your dirt is mine now. Thanks for noticing. All right. And then this will come this way. We'll bring this up. I know. And we'll have that be there. I want it to come to like here, I think. And then we'll curve this a little bit more than it currently is. More like that. Okay. Flowers, get out of my way. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? You're seeing what I'm doing? Piecing together the process. What we kind of want to do here is it's gonna go up some, you know? And then it'll cut in here. I don't know if this is gonna look good, okay? I'm kind of freeballing. I've never done like serious landscaping before. And I would consider this to be slightly more serious than anything I've done. So forgive me if it looks stupid. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, we're just gonna touch up this a little bit. All right, let me take a step back and like look at that. Yeah, okay, that's turning out better than I thought it was. All right, I've got a renewed sense of confidence. Now I got to get back up my cliff. Hang on, you guys stay right there. I'll come back to you. Okay, and we go. Perfect. All right, not as bad as I thought it was. I've learned a thing or two from these dang Minecrafters. I love my Minecraft YouTubers. Okay. They're teaching me so many things. And then honestly, like this, you know? Okay. Hang on. Hang on. I'm cooking, all right? A horse. Yes, you're going to be mine eventually because I'm working on that, okay? Give me more cobblestone. More cobblestone. I have these cobblestone slabs too, which I have procured. And let's get rid of that point because unfortunately it's not the vibe. Okay. But we are going to bring this out a little bit further. I think it's going to hang out over the cliff slightly. Like it's not going to be perfectly in line with where the rock stops. You know what I'm saying? And I'll worry about all this hole later. I'll worry about it later. It's fine. Okay. How's it looking down there? Is it looking okay? I hope so. I want a little bit more lip here, maybe? Like maybe this comes out just a little bit more than it currently is? Are you picking up the image? Is it working? Like that? Are we picking up and putting down, y'all? I don't know if we are. That's why I'm asking. Okay. Let me come down there because y'all can see, but I can't. How are we looking? Okay, so this spot right here needs to be filled in. All right, I'm seeing clearly now. Okay, so we just need to go up here with some good old dirt scaffolding. Okay, we need to connect this better. I should go in. Okay. There. Let's actually switch to this now at this point and start introducing some of this. Okay, because I just don't want it to be too chill, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want it to be too fucking boring. We got this, you know? That's what it's here for. Like, we can take this and go like this. Kind of like hide stuff in there a little better. Yes, there's another empty spot there. Okay, I will stick you back there. Do another one of those. Let's kind of go over here and we'll do another one and another one and one right there. I think that helps too. Like that. Yeah, okay. And then also one there and there. And then also take this and swap it with an andesite. Okay. And then take you and swap you with a stone. Okay. We're spicing it up a little bit still. Oh, I am liking this. This is looking nice, in my honest opinion. We have a couple more stone slabs, and I would like to stick one here. And then we've got some room over here to get a little more slabular, you know? But then we do need a couple of these, I think, up here. I think this is a little too disconnected. Let's see how that looks. Is that okay, one more spot. I think that's egregious is right there. I think the rest of it looks pretty good. So let's do there. No, I didn't want that. I want you and I want you. How's that looking? How's that looking? Ooh. Oh, guys. Oh, I really like that. Okay. So next thing's next. Let's go ahead and tear down this. We don't need this anymore. We're getting a new base of operations that's better than the current one. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed your outside view, but you're coming in now. Welcome back. All right. I hope that worked. If it didn't, Caitlin knows how to edit. She's fine. Back on the interior, we're going to add some lights around here because it is underground. It's going to be dark. Eventually, we will go ahead and make this actually have a thing so it's not just the way that it is. If that makes any sense. We'll have that be a window. Okay, this is going to be a wall. Okay, we will just kind of clear this out a little bit. And then, honestly, I think it's kind of fun to have the ceiling be open like this. I do want to make sure, though, I'm not, like, producing a bunch of mobs up here, though. Okay, let's go ahead and bring it down another one. I kind of just don't want there to be dirt showing, honestly. Like, I'm kind of okay with that. I think it just looks a little more natural. I do think I want these to go back a bit further and to maybe even have additional supports like right here, like that. And for now, that'll just kind of stay. It's okay. We do have a bed there, which I do want to keep. And then you are still exposed, which I do not want. And then I do want the floor to be something else, but I don't think I want it to be cobblestone. Do we want it to be dark oak? Mayhaps. We'll go ahead and tuck that over there. And then we have this willow door, which we're going to place here. Boy, oh boy, I have ideas. I have ideas. And now we got to try to execute them. That's the key, y'all. Also, I want to put down in here, which means I don't need to climb down. That's okay. I parkoured out of here once, I can parkour out of here again. First, I do think, what do I want the floor to be? Coarse dirt is nice. I don't know how else to explain it. It just is. It's just nice. It feels trotted on. It feels walked on. Ooh, mud could also work really well though. And we do have mud. Okay, we have mud. Because I think cobblestone will get too cobblestoney because we already have a lot in the surrounding cliff. So I don't want to add a ton of cobblestone and just make it drowning in cobblestone, you know? Okay. Ooh. Y'all, this is coming together. Okay, it's coming together. This be kind of like blocking off this hole so that no one's just like leaning into it, you know? So just like a little bit. You could still go in if you really want to be risky, but like they're trying to keep you out. So like maybe you should. Just maybe a thought. Maybe you should keep out. I think what I want to do here. Oh god, this is gonna be a little silly, okay? You guys just gonna have to bear with me here. I feel like it needs to go, I don't know, about maybe up one more. Next thing we need to do, and I did my best to bring blocks, but I might not have brought enough. Does it not look right? I think I know what maybe I need to fix. Hang on. So these ones just stand down a little bit more. Should be like this. And then these actually need to go underneath. Yes. And then I want some sort of fence in here, I think. And I also need a fence for this, but I could also use chain, but I could also use fence. Let's go see what fencing options we got. I'm loving how this is looking over here. I really am. Let us take this and we're going to get ourselves back up here. That silly little slab. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to build the actual crane part. And I think I want that coming down from here. So it's just going to be 2 first. And then I do want to actually use this chain because I made it, so I might as well use it. And then we will put 1 more of these. And what we're going to have next is a little platform, which I need to build. I need to build it first. So we're going to have to build this out. And I think what we'll have on it is coal. And we'll just do like that. And then we're going to grab, I hope I can make it 3 by 3 is my goal. I'm hoping 3 by 3 isn't too egregiously big to have that. And on this side, to have this, and this might work perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just like support beams. Don't ask me how they function. I could not tell you. So, looks like this. I'm not sure if I'm keen on the fence posts because that one's not connected, but the other ones are. But I do like how it looks. You don't touch it. I don't like that things are touching it on some of the spots, so like we're gonna make the hole different in order for it to not be touched. And then what I want scattered around here is I want my stone cutter, and I'm gonna get a grindstone, and I'm also gonna get some furnaces, and I just kind of want them like into the cliff side. Like I kind of want, I'll show you. Hang on. Let's go get some stuff. I want it to look like a blacksmithing area. All right, we got our supplies. It is morning. We are doing great. We're doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. I got so much stuff I want to put around here. We've got piles of things that I kind of want to have like around, you know, like I just want silly little piles of stuff as if we collected it and it's hanging out, you know? Just like chilling, you know what I'm saying? Chilling like an absolute villain. I want to use magma blocks over here, and I'd like to use some of these trapdoors, I think. Okay, cool. That can go there, and then this cauldron will go here, actually. No. Something like that. And I also want some pointed dripstone for aesthetic reasons. If you don't understand, I don't know how to help you. But I'm going to tuck here into that corner with another campfire because you cannot have too many campfires. I'm sorry. It's impossible to have too many campfires. And then we have these guys, and I kind of wanted a piston just because it just looks, if you don't understand, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And then we'll have just like another pile of stuff. It's kind of like vibing, and I'll put some cut copper around it to just look a little better. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is looking great. Oh my God. I love all of this. I love all of this. Hang on, let me get the stupid windows that I keep forgetting. Ooh. Y'all, I am very happy with this. I really am. I think it turned out really cute. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, I really like how the cliff turned out. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do an okay job with that. I feel like I did. We got a little interior in here now, which I just need to light up a little bit better. Someday we'll come back and we will like make this look nice in here. All right, but like that day isn't today. I do like that we now have a better view of our barn from here. Previously, we pretty much couldn't see it. Like there was like a ton of trees in the way. And now, dude, we actually have a pretty mine. Like we got some nice tort. We got some more lanterns going. I just felt really creative. I've been watching, like I said, yeah, if you don't know, I've been watching Hermitcraft recently, and watching them build stuff is just like really inspiring to me. And so I really wanted to like spruce up my area a bit, and having the role be add more to your starter base felt like the perfect excuse to just spend a little time around here, making it look a little nicer, making it feel a little more homely instead of it feeling like whatever. But I think next episode, depending on what we roll, I might try to get some more netherite. Maybe we'll do a raid in the village. We'll do something a little more risky to make up for it. All right, we'll just have a little more fun. I find this fun, to be fair. I love building. I'm a builder at heart, and I'm so proud of my terraforming. Oh my God, like I just feel like I feel like it turned out really nice. I really feel like it turned out nice, and I hope you guys think it did too, because I'm pretty dang proud of how this turned out. We need to build that horse stable still. I thought I was maybe going to get it in this episode, but this took a little more time than I thought it would, and that's okay because I really like how it turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're really liking what you're seeing, this series, the content I'm making as a whole, it'd mean a lot to me if you subscribed. I do notice I can tell what videos you subscribed on, so it influences me. If you subscribe on a video like this, that lets me know you want more random life, you want more Minecraft, all right? Message received. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the build. Let me know what you thought of anything. How's it going? What you up to? What's your favorite color? I'd love to know. But I appreciate you guys all being here, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!